Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can put Kilmat inside your old classic car, any car of that sort. And today here I have my 1959 Ford Skyliner. This is a retractable hardtop car, and I haven't got to show it on the channel yet because I haven't made many videos in a long time, at least probably 10 months. So I'm getting back into it. I picked this car up this summer with my grandfather. It was sitting for 30 years. We got it running. I'm going to show you some clips here of it, us getting it running, and me doing some other side stuff. First run. Look at this. I don't know. We are replacing the entire exhaust. We just took the start of the exhaust off the exhaust manifold up here. You can kind of see it right there. See the bolt for it. And that's the old one. We got a bunch of new parts and stuff over there. And we're gonna be putting this new exhaust on. We're gonna see if we can get the mufflers to work. And yeah. Putting the gas tank in, the 59. We got the tank back in with the new straps I got. And I got a new fuel sitting unit, which you can service from the top, which is nice. You can service it from right there. And it's new, and I put the thing back, connector onto it. Got the fuel filler neck. Put it back connected to the tank. Next, I'm gonna, after I get all this sort of cleaned up back here, I'm gonna take this fuel line off, blow it out, and then I'm going to hook it all back up, put some gas in this, and see if she will take off, and see if the fuel pump actually pumps, because I don't know. So I put it in, it's new. So I paid $150 for that, so I really hope it works. And yeah, this fuel system has been a nightmare on this car. But other than that, everything else is pretty good. So not a big deal, but definitely a little bit of work we have to do here. And then she's going to be wrapped up in that regard. So the next step is to finish all the interior stuff, because my plan this year is to take this on Hot Rod Power Tour and see if we can make it. That's a real question. It's almost all original except the paint. It's been repainted at some point, probably in like the 1970s. So all of it's original. The interior is all original here, but I'll bring you inside here and I can show you the floor. It's just at the base primer. There's no carpet or anything when I got it. So I bought this Kilmat and I bought some tools here. I'll bring the camera in and we can unbox this and see what we got. So here we guys are with our Kilmat. I bought 36 square feet of this stuff, which cost me around $54, and what you get for 36 square feet was my main question. Is really what this looks like and how it kind of functions. So let me get my pocket knife out. So this stuff seems to be pretty well respected, at least on the reviews I've seen. It looks pretty decent. So I've watched quite a bit of videos. I'm kind of interested in how many tiles. They're like, cool, you got a little line on it. You won't see any of it, but no matter. It's like a tacky kind of middle there, and it's aluminum on the top with the peel stick on the bottom there. That's pretty sticky. So I'm assuming the first thing we're gonna have to do is get all the interior out. And I'll show you guys that in a minute, but yeah, this stuff looks good. Let's see. I want to see how many tiles we got here. I'll count them for you and I'll get back to you when I'm done counting. I found out that I only had there's about 34. I may have miscounted a few, but I counted 34. So that's what I got. Right here's your Kilmat little thing. It basically just tells you places to put it. And then just like what you need, your basic things to cut it, and have gloves, degreaser. You need to clean your floor when you're doing this so that the sticky side adheres very well. Right here, you guys are probably wondering, is the tools you need to roll it down once you stick it in. Excuse me. These are about 16 bucks on Amazon, and I can put both links down in the description. So any of you guys wondering, go down there in the description and I'll have both of these linked so you guys can click on them and find them, because those were the cheapest I could find, really, that seem to have the best quality. So that's to get in those corners right there, tight corners and stuff. And here's a big roller right here. That one's and that just smooths down all that aluminum on it, really, to here, get it tight. So, all right, guys, looking into the interior here, you can see that the sill plates are gone, all the carpet. There's nothing, no padding, nothing. There's nothing on this floor. Actually, this floor is quite dirty. It looks like, I don't know if this is the factory color that primer that they put down and they just laid the carpet on, or whatever paint they used. But I'm gonna sand this down because there's some nooks and crevices in here, and this needs vacuumed and cleaned like crazy. So we're gonna take all the seats out here. I'm gonna have my girlfriend help me here in a little bit. Lift this out because you can't do it alone. It's all awkward. And then get the back seats out. We can do under those and up against the sides there. But again, this is a retractable hardtop. So I'm gonna retract the roof, and I'm gonna be able to stand in here and do my work. So that's gonna be amazing. You know what's crazy too, is all that works and it's all original wiring in here. This car is over 600 feet of wiring, and or even more. I don't exactly remember the number, but crazy for 1959. I mean, this is an amazing car, and it's really a survivor, and it's very original. And so to be able to do this and get the carpet in will really refresh. I have the seat wraparounds here. They go around, and they're the pink coral. They'll match this pink color here. It's actually called geranium. People say it's a salmon, pinkish. Yeah, but Ford's code was geranium. So they named them after flowers. So get in here, up against like where the pedals are and stuff, there's a little bit of rust, and it looks like they put a little bit of Bondo or whatever they did, but there's no rot on these floor pans, surprisingly. So really, I'm just gonna get in here, wire wheel this down a little bit, not much, repaint this all, and then you're gonna have to degrease it and then re-clean it, and use alcohol wipe, and you can use that to clean the floor, and that will get you a clean mating surface for your tiles that you put down. Another thing I wanted to share about this car that's very unique and interesting for 1959, other than the retractable hardtop, is that it has power brakes, power steering, and power windows. So this car in 1959 was pretty optioned out, and really an amazing car. And according to the odometer, which I almost 99% sure believe is accurate based on everything on this car I've seen after working on it for the past 4 or 5 months, is this car only has 69,600 miles on it. So really a true survivor, and all these seats are original. The seats aren't in bad shape. I just have them covered so that they're not, when you sit on it, just keep the wear down. But yeah, I'm gonna get in here. We can put the roof back in the trunk. I can show you guys that. Get the clean on this, get the seat out, have my girlfriend help me. Maybe she'll want to be in the video, probably not, but we'll see.
All right, we gotta run it. I don't have an exhaust on right now, but I'm gonna put the top back so that her and I can get the seats out.
amazing. She's just the GF. She's gonna help me get the seat out. We're gonna move it over here to the other side of the garage. And you'll see how flat this floor really is, except for the transmission tunnel. So, you gonna hop over there?
Do I gotta walk across it?
You wanna come over here? These are beautiful seats, the tri-tone interior. Seems pretty hard to replace if I had to, because they got some rips and tears in them, but very pretty interior. All right, we got the seat moved, so she's gonna head back in and warm her feet up because she's in bare feet and it's only like 40 degrees out. So I'm gonna show you the interior here. Look at this red primer they got at the base bottom. You can see all the wiring that leads back. I'm gonna take this rear seat out. You can see how pretty that is. And then we're gonna get to clean this up, grinding it down a little bit for tomorrow, and prepping it and degreasing it and everything. So I'm gonna show you that tomorrow. But overall, this is a very beautiful interior. And we'll get right to it here. Alright guys, Trevor's been doing most of the work here on the Ford. Actually, I've been quite sick. So he took over the shift, almost all of it. So
Due to Logan's great illness.
But
he was feeling dreary today.
This is looking real good back here. He's cutting all the tiles up, and we spray painted some of this black, but he's just gonna put a few ones in there. But we got quite a bit left still, don't we, over there?
Oh, we used
And
so there's about 8 for this side and 8 for this side. So you got that minus your 32 total.
Looking good over here. We got it all. You see it gets pushed down with the tools we got here.
Our little rollers.
Yeah. And then he's just using the heat gun, I'm assuming, to heat up the metal and the...
And then you just cut the form and set where you need it.
So, yeah, we're good. We'll show you guys when we're done.
CCB mooching. Delete that one. Yeah! Roll that Luna! Roll that Luna! Right here! Rub one out! Rub one out of that Luna! Rub, 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 rub! I come! Yeah, rub it out, boy! Yeah! 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 Bitch! Get that rubber out! Rubber! 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 Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Dang! He's rolling the roller like a man! Rolling the rubber like a man! Rubbing it out! Rubbing
just got my carpet sent here. I'm gonna unbox it. We can see what we got, see if it maybe fits in. We might put it in there, see what it looks like. But in a few days, I'm gonna actually install it and get all the bolts and hardware I need. I recently got these sill plates cleaned with my grandpa. They're original 59 sill plates, and they're not perfect by any means. They're pretty scuffed up and scratched, and they got quite a bit of corrosion on them, but we cleaned them for about 2 hours. They were in bad shape, and you can see a lot of that corrosion stuff left a lot of pitting on there. But we're just gonna have to roll with it because it's all we got. And I ain't paying $140 for new sill plates. But I'm so excited to finally have this carpet from Auto Customs Carpet. ACC is a great place to buy carpets. You can literally buy carpets for any car, basically, ever. And they'll ship it to your house literally about under a week. So this carpet cost me around $260. It's the looped carpeting, and so it cost me $260. This carpet did, and with taxes and shipping from their location, so it wasn't too bad. Much better than having someone make carpet or doing that. It's just pre-cut. It's got all the holes in it and stuff. So we're gonna see how this looks. The first thing you need to do is to unroll it and put it out in the sun. At least it's a little warm today. It's still about, you can see I'm wearing a coat, so it's about 50 degrees, maybe 45. So it ain't too warm, but it ain't cold. So we're gonna set that out in the sun, see if we can get any of those wrinkles out. I doubt it, but we'll try it. Maybe I'll put it on the black car in the sun. Maybe that absorbs the heat. But let's unbox this and see what we got here. Now, I am so excited. This is like the one thing I've been wanting so bad. All right. First thing we got is my product I got. I'll bring this up to the camera. You can pause it if you want. Let me set these sill plates in the car. Oh my goodness. Am I excited to see this? This is the rear, I believe. Here's you can see the looped flooring. That's original. That's how it would have been from the factory, I believe. Yeah, this is awesome. And it's got sewn ends and stitched up there. You're gonna have to cut a little bit. I feel like you're gonna have to adjust it a little to get it right, but this is awesome. This came, it's got insulation on the bottom of it, so even better. I'm gonna roll it out. I'll move the camera and put it out in the sun. But here is the front. Here's the rubber mat right here for your feet. This is gonna be awesome. This is really gonna be awesome. I'm so excited for this. I've been wanting this. So this is the rear. Here's the front. And I'm just gonna let it sit here and cook a little. You gotta let the sun take all the imperfections out. Hey everyone, it's a new day today, and I finally got the carpet in. And I really didn't have to show you this, but I just laid it in, and you can see how good this bottom turned out. There's still little wrinkles and stuff, but I do not really care. I'm gonna show you some of the tips and tricks I do to put this carpet in. But again, this carpet's got nice installation on it, thick, and I got that. So it'll be pretty nice in here. I mean, it's pretty soft. So here's my sill plates. They're original 1959 sill plates. You can see they're not perfect. They got their wear marks and stuff, but my grandpa and I spent about 2 hours cleaning them, and they came out pretty decent. And we just got a little new hardware for it here, new screws, and new stainless. And they look really nice in there. So we're just gonna roll with that, and you know, we'll clean all this stuff up in here when I get a chance to back it outside. But this carpet really looks amazing, and it had a pedal slot there for the pedal. It fits pretty decent up there. It looks like it can be adjusted over, but it sits pretty perfect up in there. Headlight switch was perfect. So this ACC carpet is really really something else. It's pretty good. Now, what I'm not a big fan of is the back here. The way that this sits and crinkles in here, I don't really care, to be honest, because who's really gonna look back there? But it still doesn't look that great. And sorry for the lighting. There's a lot of wrinkles and stuff in it, so not a big fan of that, but it will have to do. I'll put a blanket over the seats, but they're perfect in there. So I got to realign these rear door panels, but yeah, it looks pretty decent in here. So I'm gonna show you now what you got to do here for your seat bolts. So here I got 4 seat bolts. These are the 2 original ones. I put new washers on them, and I bought 2 new bolts at the hardware store. When you're doing seat bolts, of course your carpet's gonna sit over the seat bolts. So what I do is I get a little punch like that, pokey, and you just stick it through and you find your hole so it doesn't tear your carpet up, you know what I mean? So you don't cut into your carpet and make all these ugly gashes. Now, this is a good tip to do on basically any car if you're doing this. This lighting is off, sorry guys. So I take a vice grip here with a punch on the end of it, and I have a heater over here, propane heater. So I'm gonna stick this out into the propane heater and heat this up so it gets super hot. And then I'm gonna take this screwdriver out here, and then you're gonna take it and punch that through, and it'll burn a perfect hole in there for you to stick your bolt in. So these ones are the 2 front bolts, and these are original bolts. I just cleaned them up. And look at that, it'll sit in there nice, and you know, you're not gonna see it anyway because the seat has that wraparound, so it doesn't really matter. But again, just to clean it up and make it look good. Also, I gotta get the kick panels over there because that's the original installation. Same there, new kick panels. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. But also, this crack in here is where the seat goes over it. So that's just how it is. You're gonna have to deal with that if you get it. I believe this is how you lay the carpet over. That's just what I'm gonna have to do with this because I'm not gonna cut this because it's seamed. So I'm gonna leave that the way it is and really just hope for the best. And coming in here, I really hope that this stuff comes out and get to sit up against that pretty decently. But we will see how this goes. And yeah, I'm just gonna go through and punch all these out and use the punch to make a nice hole in there. All right, and then we can put the bench seat back in. So I got my propane heater on here. I got my vice grips with the punch, and we're going to heat this up like crazy. Get it super hot in there. And no, it's not burning my hand right now, if you're wondering. I mean, it's hot, but oh, it's kind of burning my hand now. But we're gonna get this really hot. I just had it on there, punch the seat out hole. And I'll show you how this works here. So I got the punch super hot right now. You can see it's kind of smoking. I'm gonna take this screwdriver out here, then stick it in right where it was. Turn it like this. Pull it out. Kind of go like that, right? Oops, sorry. Go like that right there. Kind of get your circle good. You're done. Well, after doing all that work, I finally got it done. I got all the seats back in. I got the bolts in the seat. I even got the seat wraparound put on. And let me move this blanket for you guys so you guys can see it. The seat wraparound. Sill plates. It really looks nice. And the carpet's all done. After a few weeks though, the wrinkles are still in there, but I just want to say that this was a great project to do and a pretty easy one to do yourself, and I really appreciate all the help that I received from my friend Trevor. He did a lot of the rolling, as you saw in the video, and my girlfriend for helping me move the seat, and she did a lot of other stuff too on the side to help with this. But definitely it's making this car really come back to life. I got to get this car done for prom, so by May 4th I got to have this done. I got to get the exhaust done. I have to get the cooling system going through and look at that, and you know, go through some brakes probably and see if we can get all those bled out and see if the master cylinder holds, and you know, all that sort of thing. So definitely maybe a few more videos coming our way, but a lot of this work I'm just going to do alone and peacefully. But I really hope you enjoyed this video on how to put Kilmat and carpet into a old car like this. Really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later. Thank you.